Welcome to well, I don't know what to call this video. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna play a Super Metroid hack that I self-designed to point out errors that a lot of beginners do. As you can already see, there's water in the landing site room and some totally useless tiles above the ship, as well as doors inside rooms. Doors inside room is generally not that bad, just don't need to overdrive it. So you should place it on solid tiles, top of tiles, so there's no space in between the tiles under and the door tiles. As you can see, there are on this pipe here. I also changed the palette so it looks a bit new. I will also comment bad palette at one point, but not yet. Placing general water in an area before it gets gravity when there's no need for it is useless and no point at all. Alright, here's bad palette. As you can see, I simply used the inverted palette this time, but there are a lot of other types of bad palette. And overkill with real spikes by placing too many is a bad idea. It's not fun at all. No, seriously, it's not. You should not place spikes unless it's really needed and really necessary. Having one-sided palette is also bad. Therefore, the background in this area is blue, while the foreground is green. In the original, it's blue, both background and foreground, which is generally bad, but since this area is really small, it doesn't matter. But if it's an area that you're going to see a lot, you will have to have a many-sided palette, which will make it a lot funner to play. Also, changing the palette on the door tiles or from area to area is a bad idea. I can understand if you may want to change it, but you should change it to something that you can tell what it is. You know what I mean. And as you can see, I picked up a morph ball earlier, but I can't seem to morph. Do you know why? It's simply because the morph ball was in an orb. And if a morph ball is in orb or shootable tile, it will give you a spring ball instead. Which is, well, stupid. I have no idea myself why this happens, but you should take that in consideration when designing, so you don't place it in a ball or shootable. Invisible tiles are also a bad idea. Solid invisible tiles or any sort of invisible tiles, because you have no idea where to go. Plus it looks bad. You have to excuse me because I will put in my personal opinions in this video also, so you will have to take that in consideration. But it's still a very good guideline if you ask me. Also, almost no change to room. It's not a good idea for both half hacks and full hacks. Should at least change the room so you can't tell it's the same room, even if it uses same skull areas. it's very much possible. You just need to take the time. Even if you use the same map layout, the room layout should not be the same ever. It's really not hard to design something really different from what they did in the original, even if it's still a half hack. Changing the suit suit palette design is fine if you make something good. Suit palette is what a lot of people change when they first get Smile for some reason. You should have a many-sided palette there too. In the original, but the cannon is green, the head part is red, and the body part is yellow, which is a many-sided palette. Once you picked up Warrior, your main body part became orange. But the head part and the arm cannon stay the same color through all the different suits. That's a really smart move because it makes it many-sided. And that's generally a good idea, because you're gonna look at Samus sprite the most in the entire game. And it looks weird changing everything to some weird combination too. I'm not saying you must have red head and green cannon, but you keep some parts the same color. Making the ship down the save room is a bad idea too. Or not having any save rooms at all, as I know some hackers do. But I don't mind if there's only a small hack, like a mini hack or something, but for bigger hacks, both full and half hacks, you should have save rooms. It's not hard to add them in. Just make a door link to them if you can. If you can't implant them in other rooms, you should have doors linked to the save rooms already made. It's not hard. Some people say it messes up their map. Well, that is true. But I'm pretty sure there's a fix for it now. I'm not entirely sure about that. I've never been so much interested in the map because I never use it myself. Well, never edited it myself. Use of it I do have. And making stupid tourist rooms is something popular too. For example, making the design spikes in roof and floor to add in challenge, which is not challenge but stupid. When challenging bosses, the player should have a big play area, which not with more than enough space to dodge attacks. Yeah, I made him too easy. So I don't take time building bosses, because that's not what this is about. Yeah, stupid fake spikes, bad idea. And next up, we have this here. It seems to be a wall. In the original, it's Bombay ball. Here it seems to be fall-through tiles, which seems to be weird. You can wait for the summer to come here and go in here to get the hint at why there's a passage here, but you usually just rush past things. Just set the speed to maximum. It's really fast. Too bad it looks really freaking bad. Making E-tanks have a weird number is also a bad idea. For example, these E-tanks give 30 health total. This as well.